Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Chapter 1 Book Review. The top 4 lessons that might change your entire relationship with money. Let me hit you with something real quick. If you've ever looked at your paycheck and thought, there is no way this is what financial freedom is supposed to feel like, then this video is gonna hit home, because Chapter 1 of Rich Dad, Poor Dad doesn't warm you up. It walks you in and flips your entire money mindset upside down. It starts with one line that honestly feels like a slap in the face. The rich don't work for money. And if you're anything like me, when I first read that, you probably tilted your head like, wait.
What do you mean they don't work for money?
What am I doing then? But here's the best part. Chapter 1 breaks down the top 4 lessons that explain why wealthy people think differently and how you can adopt the same mindset. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the biggest 4 lessons from Chapter 1, how each applies to your life today, and how making these shifts can change your financial future forever. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, who taught you about money growing up? A parent, a friend, a teacher? Maybe you just learned it yourself. I love seeing everyone's background on this because it sets the stage for this entire lesson. The 2 dads. This whole book compares 2 father figures, the poor dad who follows a traditional path, and the rich dad who questions everything about money. The poor dad is safe, smart, educated, and stable. And the rich dad is curious, confident, focused on building assets. And the first wake-up call in this chapter is realizing that the advice you grew up hearing is probably the advice that shaped your financial comfort zone. Most of us grew up with the poor dad guidance, not because it was wrong, but because it was limited. Does that resonate with you? Did you grow up with the play it safe money advice? When I first read this chapter, I was working my engineering job in my 2-bedroom rental, saving every dollar, climbing the corporate ladder, checking all the boxes I was told that would lead to a comfortable life. But sitting there reading Chapter 1, I realized something crazy. I was building stability, not wealth. That realization stung, but it also woke me up to start thinking differently. Now, let's jump into the top 4 lessons from this chapter, because this is where things get good. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. This doesn't mean wealthy people don't work hard. It means they're playing a different game. The poor dad's thinking says, work more hours, earn more money. Rich dad's thinking says, build assets that make money without needing more hours. If your first instinct when you need more money is, I need a second job, that's employee thinking. If your instinct is, what can I build or buy that continues to pay me, that's investor thinking. So which one were you taught growing up? Job thinking or investor thinking? Lesson 2, fear controls people. This chapter breaks down how fear, not lack of intelligence, is what keeps most people stuck. Fear of failing, fear of losing money, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into something new. Most people stay in jobs they don't love because the fear of uncertainty feels scarier than the discomfort of staying the same. But Rich Dad teaches that fear doesn't disappear. You just learn how to move through it. When I started raising private money and investing in real estate, I was really scared. But every breakthrough in my life came after walking straight into something that did scare me. I have a question for you. What's one money decision you've delayed because of that fear? Lesson 3, financial education is more valuable than a bigger paycheck. Rich Dad makes Robert and Mike work for free because he wants them to stop relying on a paycheck and start learning how to think. This is the part that schools never teach us. Wealth isn't about earning more, it's about understanding more. Understanding money, assets, opportunities, leverage, taxes, debt, and value. When I learned how to raise private money, it wasn't because I had more cash. It was because I learned how to communicate, value, structure deals, and create win-win opportunities. My skill set changed before my income did, and that's the secret. Be honest, do you feel like you've learned more about money from books and mentors than school? Lesson 4, look for opportunity, not safety. Most people are trained to chase stability. The the safe job, the predictable paycheck, the benefits, but opportunity rarely shows up looking safe. Opportunity looks inconvenient. It looks like a call you almost didn't take, a book you almost didn't read, and a deal you might have walked away from, and maybe a skill you almost didn't learn. Poor dad's thinking says, I don't have time. Rich dad's thinking says, my future is built by the time I create. Opportunity is everywhere, but only if you're trained to see it. Has there ever been a moment where you almost said no to something, but saying yes changed your life? How to apply the 4 lessons. Shift from earning to learning. Study assets, not just income. Run towards the things that scare you instead of walking away from them. Look for ways to make money work for you, not ways to work for more money. See inconvenient moments as potential opportunities and not distractions. Chapter 1 isn't here to make you feel bad about where you are. It's here to show you how to think bigger about where you're going, because your upbringing doesn't decide your wealth. Your mindset does. Your habits do. Your willingness to grow does. If you're ready to keep growing, keep learning, and keep building wealth with me, hit like and subscribe and drop a comment below saying, do chapter 2 if you want the next video in this series.